Well, we're back here with Kris for some more question and answer time. So, Kris, how you doing?
Doing good.
Great.
Really good.
All right. Our first question is from Audra, and she read your new book, Developing a Supernatural Lifestyle, and she struggled with the section on living in Graceland.
Okay.
So she asks, if we are so forgiven and God's wrath is no longer upon us, then what? We live out our lives with sin still and it stays covered? Or do we still ask God to forgive us? So I think she needs some help processing
Okay. I was
this.
like, okay, let's see. What exactly was she reading? No, what I was talking about is that there are, in the New Testament talks about the fact that there's a day of wrath. And there's the last days, plural, and there's the day of judgment.
Right.
It's called a great and terrible day of the Lord. And so we're living in the days of grace. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't confront each other. You know, that the whole New Testament, where it talks about like confessing your sins, you know, being cleansed of your sins, confronting your sins. No. But we're talking about world judgment. We're talking about, what I was talking about is that, you know, there are prophets who are prophesying against, you know, the United States or against Europe or whatever, and they're like, Europe deserves judgment. You know, Hollywood deserves to be judged. Well, there is a day of judgment coming. Like, if she reads that clearly, she'll see that there is a day of judgment coming. She reads that section.
Right.
There's coming a day when everybody's going to be judged. And in that day, and the nations will be judged.
Yeah.
But what we need to realize is that we are living in the days of grace. So we all deserve punishment. We all deserve to be judged. And so when we say things like, well,